clients using NLP. I'm a huge fan of doing a pre-talk before I start my hypnotic sessions, because seriously, this is where the hypnosis truly happens, in that waking state, that learning hack-allow state, where the client is open and ready. So this is how I explain sadness to my clients before we even start the hypnosis session.
Uitgang bij de hut en de kortste weg naar de verzamelplaatsen op dek 9. Al van onduidelijkheid kunt u contact opnemen met het guest service center op dek 7. Dank voor uw aandacht en we hopen dat u een plezierige reis hebt. Wir bitten um Ihre Aufmerksamkeit.
So I have my client in my room and they'll be sitting there, and on my whiteboard, this is exactly what I do. When it comes to sadness in our lives, we get into this tunnel, into this dark place. And with this sadness, it does this. It goes around and around and around, and it devours us. It takes over everything that we've been working for. And you can see how it gets darker. It's like there's a light at the end of the tunnel, but every time you get close to it, all of a sudden, you're not that close after all. And the client will be agreeing, like, yeah. Now this is the sadness, this is the darkness that creeps inside of us. Now if I was to look at this sadness from a side point of view, so if I was to look from the side, so flip it around, it would look like this. And what's happening here is you're inside this dark tunnel, this horrible place. And every time the sadness kicks in, you just dig that dark tunnel out a little bit deeper, a little bit deeper, a little bit deeper. And you become more and more tired, more exhausted, and you feel like you're just going deeper and deeper in despair. There's people that say that when it starts creeping in, that's suddenly like, I can feel it creeping in. And that's because there's so much darkness as you go deeper and deeper into that tunnel. Wouldn't you agree? And the client will say, yes. So it's my job as a hypnotist to help you dig yourself out of that tunnel. I'm not going to drag you out of that tunnel. I'm not going to pull you out of that tunnel. But what I am going to do is I'm going to give you all of the resources so that you can dig yourself out of that tunnel in a way that's going to work for you. And the client will be like, okay, so this is me up here. And it's my job to work out what's going to help you come back up again. So do you need a rope? Because I'll throw a rope down to you. If the rope is something that you're struggling with, that's okay. I'll get you a ladder. Struggling to climb the ladder? That's completely fine. I'll start putting some dirt into the hole so that way you can come up. And you can slowly reach me once again. So we can fill in that hole with much better things, because dirt is much better when you use it to grow beautiful flowers. It is my job to help you go in a different direction so that you can grow and bloom. And that's a happy place, isn't it? So that is exactly how I explain sadness to my clients when they're in the room and they're going through that depression stage, that despair, that anxiety, that really horrible stuff. Because it's time to grow and bloom, little flower. Rather than going around and round and round and round, it's time to go in a different direction, a new direction, a way to go, wow, I can grow from this, rather than allowing it to devour me. So click on the link down in the comments to discover when the next Canadian Hypnosis Conference is. Please join our Facebook page. We are constantly giving away scripts, information, videos, all this wonderful stuff, all at our Facebook page. So pop on in. We'd love to see you there. And otherwise than that, I'll catch you in the future. Bye-bye.
Have you checked out our modern mentoring? There are heaps of students all across the globe on it. Please go and check it out now. It's all about getting your complimentary business online and getting your products and services out there. Have a browse. The link's in the description.